Welcome back to Under the Open Skies journaling prompts on my page. I'm Lindsay, and today is day 13. We're going through 30 days of journaling prompts in our journal. I've got mine here, and I hope you've been following along and you're excited to do today's prompts, which is what I want my kids to remember about this season. So we all go through seasons of life, whether it's young, older, teens, married life, single life, whatever season you're currently in. What do we want our kids to remember when they're older about the season that they're currently in? If you got multiple kids, you can make a single list for each kid, or you can just group them all together and just do one list for the entire family, entire household of what do we want our kids or household to remember about the season of life. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, make sure you do that now. Click the like button and make sure you go through the description, catch up if you're behind, or work ahead if you would like. But let's get started on today's prompt. Today's prompt is talking about what we want to have our kids remember about this season of life. I have already picked out some items that I would like to do on my page, and I'm going to use these little pre-cut out pieces. And then I found this little tab divider to put here as well. This is going to be similar to this guy that keeps moving around on me, but similar to this tab. But I'm going to put the tab on and use these items. And then I might use these. I found these little stickers, these little hexagon shaped ones, and I might use these to actually write down my prompts. But we'll see. I might also just write in the spaces between like I have done several times. But let me get these guys taped down real quick. So I use my double-sided sticky tape. It's kind of like a crafter's tape. You can find it at most craft stores. But I'm going to put this here. And then I want to go ahead and get this on so that it's not in the way. And I'm going to overlap it over the picture because I thought that might be cute. But now seeing that, I think I might like it beneath the picture. Decisions. Yeah, let's put it behind it. So first of all, I got to get the tape on. And let's hope I can get this on straighter than that last tab, because the last tab seems to be having some issues with staying straight. But that's okay, guys. Okay, and I don't want it to be exactly where this one falls, so we're going to bring it down a bit. So I think I'm going to have it toward the bottom of this little postcard. I'm back. I had to fix that. Kind of tore the whole thing, so I found another tab that was identical, and I just started over. There we go. So it's under this little guy. I think that's kind of cute. And then I've got my little palm leaf, and I like that. I want to see the leaf portion. So we're going to put this a little bit higher like that. And then put the little coconut kind of layered on top of it. So I'm going to put it up here. And then get my coconut, and he's going to go kind of down there so we can still see that stem of the palm leaf poking through. And then I'm going to put him there. Cute. So that's all I'm going to do for the actual decorations. And now I'm just going to go through, I'll put the title, the day, and then actually write out my prompts. I need to find a pen that I want to use for that though. Might just use black again. It's kind of boring right now with my colors, but I don't want to use, I might use blue. If I had an orange, oh, I do have an orange. I have this, my friction pen that actually erases. It's like a marker, but you can erase it. So let me use this. So I'm going to put my title at the top. What I want my kids to remember about this season. It's kind of long. Don't know where I want to put it. Maybe I'm actually going to write it down here on the side. So what I want my kids to remember about this season. Again, this is nice because it erases if I end up messing it up, as we all know I just did with this tab. I can erase it and start over. So just don't like press too hard into the page, and you should be able to like erase and start over if you have this style of pen. But if you are looking for it, friction colors is just the little marker that I found. Okay, so there's my title, and then I need to write the day number, which is 13. So we're gonna put that here, day 13. Now I'm probably going to just use a regular pen and write here. So again, it can be as complicated, simple. You can doodle, I did the collage the day prior. You can literally do whatever you want to make it a fun and interesting journal. And that's what I'm going to do here. So kept it simple today. And then again, I'm just going to write my prompts off screen. But if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I'd love to hear any questions or ideas that you guys have. If you're not subscribed to my channel, make sure you're doing that. And don't forget to like this video.